Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can integrate Microsoft Power Automate with one of the most popular applications in the world, Microsoft Excel. After watching this video, you will know how you can write data to Excel, how you can update data in an Excel file, and how you can read from Excel. Now make sure to watch this video till the end, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can do something for every record in an Excel file. For example, send an email for every row. Let's get started. So I'm going to start by showing you how you can automatically add records to an Excel file by using Microsoft Power Automate. And as you can see, I have Power Automate here in front of me. You can just navigate to make.powerautomate.com and then you can do this tutorial together with me. And I also have an Excel file, and that's this Excel file. And we have the following columns. We have an order ID. We have the company that placed the order. We have an order amount. In this case, you can see here that this order is €1,000 or $1,000. And then you can see here that every line also has an email address. And if you want to use this exact same file, you can just download it by using the link in the description. And now let's navigate back to Power Automate. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on Create. And we're going to create a new flow that will add more records to this Excel file. So we are going to create an instant cloud flow. And I want to manually trigger it. So let's select this one and then click on Create. So the flow is always started by a trigger, and I'm just going to click on this trigger because I want to add some fields here, and those are the fields that you as well see in the Excel file: order ID, company, order amount, and email. So let's click there, and let's click here on Add on Input, and I want to add text, and then I want to add order ID, the ID of the order, like this. Then the next one is company, which is also text. The name of the company. And the third one is a number. Yes, because this is the order amount. And the last one is text again, or let's do email, because this is the email address. And then we're going to continue by adding a second activity. So I'm going to click here on the plus icon, and I see here Excel Online. We're going to click here, and then we're going to click on Add a row into a table, this one. So click there. And now we have to show Power Automate where this Excel file has been saved, so it can add the data to this Excel file. You can only use Excel files in the cloud. And in this case, I'm going to use OneDrive. And what I've done is I've saved my Excel file in the root directory of my OneDrive. So if you click on your OneDrive here, then you see here all the files, and I've put this file always right here. And of course, you can save your Excel file in any directory, but for this demo, this is just the easiest. So if you can just put the Excel file in the root of your OneDrive, then let's go back to Power Automate, and we're going to select OneDrive for Business, Document Library. This is OneDrive, and then you see here File, so we're going to click here on the File icon. And now we see all the files that are in my OneDrive, and now you see here orders, and this is why it was so easy to put this file in the root directory, because if I put it in any folder, you first have to navigate in all the folders. So I'm just going to click on the file orders.xlsx. And now if you want to work with Microsoft Excel with Power Automate, you always have to work with tables. And if you take a look at this Excel file, then you see that this data is part of a table. So if you've created your own Excel file, make sure that you select the data that you have added, then click on Insert, and then click here on Table. And I cannot do this because it's already a table. And then you see in Table Design right here, if you navigate to this tab, then you see here that the name of this table is Table 1. And of course, if you change this, you just have to select this table in Power Automate. So let's navigate back to Power Automate. Then let's see which tables we can pick from. And then you see here table 1. So make sure that you select the table that you have created. If you don't have a table, it's not going to work. And now you see here advanced parameters. So I'm going to click here on show all, because this is where we can provide the data that we want to add to this Excel file. So first of all, we want to provide the order ID. I'm going to click here on this thunder icon and click on see more. And then you see here order ID. So I'm going to do the same for company, thunder icon. And I see here the company, the order amount, then I can see more, and the email address, which is email right here. And this is our entire flow. So let's save it. And then click here on back and let's run our flow and add some new data. So click here on run. It's possible that you still have to connect with your Office 365 account. So you can do that right here, continue. And then we can here provide all the details that we want to add. So the order ID, I'm going to just provide 2. The company, let's do Tomstack Academy like this. The order amount, let's do 2,500. And I'm just going to provide my own email address right here, like this. And then click on run flow. And now this flow will be executed with those parameters. You see that it's running. If you get an error, you will see here that it failed. But in this case, it seems to be running quite well. And now let's take a look at our Excel file. And then you see here that order ID 2, Tomstack Academy, order amount is 2,500, has been added to this file. Okay, so let's take a look at another scenario where we want to change a row in this Excel file that is already existing. So we just want to change the amount of the order, for example, or the company. So let's navigate back to Power Automate, click on Create. We're going to create again an instant cloud flow. And let's call this one. And again, we are taking manually trigger a flow. Click on Create. And in this case, I'm going to add some parameters as well. So click on manually trigger a flow. Add an input, and let's pick first of all the order ID, and secondly let's allow people to change the amount of the order. So let's pick a number like this, and then we're going to click here on the plus icon again, pick Excel Online, and now we're going to choose for update a row in an Excel file, so this one. And now again we have to show Power Automate which file we want to use. So OneDrive for Business. Okay, and now you see here key column and key value, and those parameters are really important because here we are going to tell Power Automate like which line we are editing. So key column, this is the order ID, and key value, that's the the value of the order ID. So if we provide 1 here, we're going to change this line. If you provide 2 here, we're going to change this line. So I'm going to take the key value. So click on the thunder icon, click on see more. And we are going to select order ID here because we only want to change the line that the person has selected. So click on order ID. And then you see here advanced parameters, show all. And in this case, we only provided 2 input arguments for this entire flow in the manually trigger a flow. So in this case, I'm only going to allow people to change the order amount. Click on the thunder icon. And then you see here the order amount. So we're going to change the amount for the line that the person has provided. So click on save. And let's take again a look at the Excel file. So you see in this case that order ID 1 is still €1,000. So we're going to change that. Now let's change it to 5,000. So let's go back and let's run a flow. The order ID is 1 and I want to change it to 5,000. Click on run flow. This can take a moment to synchronize because I'm using the desktop version of Excel and this changes are all happening in the cloud. But you see here now that the order of Johnson & Co has been changed to €5,000. So this flow worked really well. Okay, so let's take a look at our third scenario. And in this scenario, we're going to send an email to every person in the list. In this case, we only have 2 items in the list, but let's imagine that we have 1,000 items, for example. Then it would be really convenient if we can send an email to every order, confirming this specific order with the details of that order. So let's do that. So let's navigate back to Power Automate. Let's click here on Create. And again, we're going to click on Instant Cloud Flow. And let's call this one. Click on Create. And the first thing that we have to do here is list all the rows present in the table. So click on this activity. Then of course we're going to configure which file to be used. And I see here advanced parameters. So you can click here on show all. And here you can use some kind of a query language, which is OData, in order to filter on only specific items. Maybe you want to only send emails to larger orders. So here you can change the order in which the data is listed. So if you want to filter, definitely check out the OData query language. For now, I'm just going to leave them like this because I just want to send an email to the contact person for every order. So we're not going to filter. And then click here on the plus. And then you see here control, and we're going to click here on apply to each because we want to do something for every line in this Excel file. And click here, click on the thunder icon again, and then you see here body value, and we're going to select this one. So this means that we're going to do something for every line in this Excel file. What are we going to do? We're going to send an email. So just click here on the plus icon and then search for send email. And the activity that you need is this one, send an email, and then between parentheses V2. So click on this one. Okay, we want to send an email to, so click on 2, and now you have to click here on the gear icon, and this will allow you to use dynamic content because we want we don't want to send them always to the same email address, but we want to send them to the email address listed in the Excel file for every order. And then we're going to click here on the thunder icon, which should now be available, and click on see more. And I want to send it to the email address, so click here on email. Then the subject is just confirmation of your order, and I'm also going to provide here the order ID. So click here on order ID. And then I'm going to add here again the order ID. The company that placed the order. The amount. So let's do total amount. Order amount. And of course the email address, we don't have to provide this. Best regards, Thomas. And this is the entire flow. So we are now going to send out an email for every person present in this list. So click on save and make sure that you have provided here in the Excel file your own email address. And if you've done this, we're going to navigate back to Power Automate, click on back, and we're going to click here on run. In this case, we don't have to provide any arguments because we haven't created any arguments. So let's see if Overflow works. And as you can see, I've now received 2 emails. So one for order 1, Johnson & Co. and a total amount of 5,000. And the second one for order 2, Tom's Tech Academy, and a total amount of 2,500. Now, I really hope this video was useful for you. So if it was, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these videos. And I hope to see you back in the next one.